the court for Big Ben. Look at him able to go one-on-one.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
Numbers.
Simmons leads the charge. Got it done. Ben Simmons, nothing like have a guy go all 94 feet.
And I lied when we said numbers. It was actually 3-on-3. But when you've got Big Ben.
Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, who appeared to be shaken up earlier, is back. The Sixers come up with a turnover. The foul for Simmons. Wow, what a play! Rare miss for DeRozan. Simmons bound and determined to get to the hoop. Well, I'll tell you, I can see the look in his eyes from
the whole way up the floor by McConnell. And now McConnell on the steal. What a defensive sequence from McConnell, who finds Simmons for the flush.
Shifting momentum in the Philadelphia 76ers' favor. Defensively, getting the deflection, the steal, and then the pass ahead to Ben Simmons for the strong.
Simmons in the open floor where he will thrive. Throws it down. Lure was helpless against Ben Simmons. He ends up on the wood, and the Sixers give it up for the third time. Simmons, a terrific recovery as he caught up to Barton and blocked his shot.
Simmons just takes it over the Colts. What a play by Simmons.
Man. Marcus Morris, number 3. Look at that pass. Nice finish.
How about the finish? There's the cut by Fultz. Talking about you guys playing together. Not a lot of court time between these two last year.
Continues to shoot well. The only change for the Bulls, they have brought in second-year LSU player Antonio Blakeney, and the other end, wow. I mean, just one great play after.
To the basket, high school, and for Sean Miller at University of Arizona. So he's completely changed his game. It's like football, guys changing positions.
Rom, I'm not sure, but unbelievable people.
Rom is correct. An incredible.
Simmons as Winslow went for the swipe, and Ben.
The game. That's what you want to be doing down the stretch when the game's on the line. You're in the lineup.
Nicely done. Amir Johnson dropping a dime on Ben Simmons. Simmons working over Powell. He's got him by a half a foot. Again, an opportunity to post fellow rookie Dylan Brooks. There's the double by Martin. And a beautiful turnaround by Simmons, who eventually has his way. Simmons, wow. Great body control.
Dexterity, is that the word? Yeah, you can
I'll
see
accept it.
It is
With face-up games. While with Cabarrot interceding, that pass intended for Aldridge, and Simmons is going to solo.
Timeout was 14 seconds into the game against the Cavaliers.
Simmons again. Boy, Sexton helpless against him. Ben Simmons has been a real man here in the first half.
Out to shooters, hence the open 15 early on. That is not a fluke.
Simmons tied up in knots by Henson, somehow got it off and in. Ben Simmons.
Simmons, the wraparound jam! And a little extra sauce from Simmons.
By Stauskas, and then the answer by Ben Simmons makes that look easy, and it is not.
Toronto shooting just 5 of 16 from the field.
Simmons, oh, beautiful look from Simmons down to Butler.
To Simmons, you've got to find a way to slow the freight train down, because if he gets by, and then that opens up your options, and a really good job by Butler to get behind the defense.
Muscala playing with 5 fouls with the rejection. Simmons down the lane.
Butler kept him buoyed with many baskets, and then you get end-to-end action. That's 94 feet of Ben Simmons saying, you better do something with me, fellas.
It's not easy to just all of a sudden say, you know what, I'm going to be a three-point shooter. Ooh.
75%, that's right below the NBA average. As Fox lost it to Simmons, who shovels ahead to Covington, and he'll ram it through. The ruptured left Achilles, had surgery on that. Achilles tendon as Simmons able to get to the cup again and throw down 2 more.
Into the regular season, coming off his best year last year, is Chandler's three-pointer too strong. Simmons, nice. Oh, what a pass! And Embiid finishes. He barely had it in his hand, and he threw a bullet.
Just a high IQ play. Not only does Simmons make the pick.
Marketing was the 7th pick in the NBA draft. Again, it's Simmons, and he got the dunk. He has desire that.
In action again, yeah, Mirotic. You have to do a lot more than that. Really struggling to get his range down his form. Look at that.
Simmons took it back and threw it down. Justice Winslow stole it, and Ben Simmons stole it back.
Here's the drive again. Winslow just a little short. Gets the steal. Ben takes.
Felicio stolen. Simmons on the run. Swings back to Embiid. What a pass.
No-look pass.
Watch what he does.
Eyes up. He's going to look left. Whoop, and it knows exactly where in.
Continue to dare Simmons to knock down those shots, but that's what he wants to do right there. Oh, what a nice sleight of hand. And you can't stop him. You can't.
National team is going to get better and better with each passing year. Guys like Wiggins and the like.
Saric as the Sixers really heating it up.
Embiid, a little out of control there. Saric with the save for Simmons.
And this is something you got to pay attention to. They got 3 guys, and Saric, Simmons, and Embiid all over.
Actually acquired by Oklahoma City in that big trade from James Harden. There is Ben Simmons all the way to the cup for 2.
Was able to just jump over Ben. Kept it simple.
Simmons, in that time, the ball movement much more crisper than it's been so far here in the 3rd. Simmons, the steal. Ben taking on all comers, and he throws it down.
Leading by 13. Simmons great in and out, and boom! Slammed it home over the Pacer.
Simmons all the way, got it done!
53 a year, but the numbers now have exceeded that. No one talks about his contract as often. Ooh.
Talk to me about Ben Simmons and what he just did.
Mentioned Mr. Simmons, shot goes up. Nobody gets a hand on Ben. You can see he sets the screen, and then
Redick working it with Embiid. Simmons 5 to shoot, escaping and slamming is Ben Simmons. And the Heat calling a timeout. The Sixers breaking it open.
Embiid with his 24th double-double of the season. Inside to Simmons. Up and in. Over the defense.
That'll work too.
Yeah.
It's an all-star. I think he wants a little message here.
And Simmons with a little get back.
And attacking the rim, and Ben Simmons says, yeah, guess what? I can do it too.
Then hit 4 of the last 6 to seal the win.
About trusting your teammate.
Ben Simmons to the 10th floor with power. Oh, well done by Simmons. Wow, what a play. Ben trying to get 2 at the other end. Maybe 3 as he canned it. A terrific play at both ends of the
aspect of his game, but how about the anticipation there on the defense, absorbing the contact, the concentration to get it up and in. There's the slap. Look at his eyes, laser-like.
Can he get it to Simmons? What a play by Covington. And Simmons slams for 2. Robert Covington
putting it on the floor. There he is, going to get it, and they're off and running. Robert with the tip up ahead. Ben with the finish, but it all started with Dario.
And sprain, and Mark noting that at some point, very soon now, somebody's going to take a whack at it. There goes Simmons on the steal, and he's able to convert at the other end. Ben Simmons.
The passing lanes here is going to be important. Ben anticipating the pass to Murray.
Simmons an opportunity here against Aaron Gordon. And he connects, beautifully done. The sweeping hook by Simmons.
His contract here. He got his money, and then you can just say he's changed, but the evidence is obvious.
Wow!
On offense.
Not as popular to play that way. As you see the nice move and finish by Ben Simmons.
Excited to see Simmons in person. 6'10" with that kind of ball.
But you'd be okay with Robert shooting that from that position.
It's one of the reasons why he's there. Yep. Simmons, great hustle, kept it alive, cruising in and slamming for two. A marvelous play by Ben Simmons.
All period of time.
That's some quick computing. Simmons stepping in. Sixers look for the lead. Ben whizzing down the floor, laying in two, and the Sixers have their first lead of the game.
The other night where he was really going north and south. Ben with the steal, splits two defenders.
Plenty of time for the Sixers to strike before the end of the half. Hollis Jefferson hits the deck. Chandler studies a three, and down it goes for Wilson Chandler. Jimmy Bucket's chart.
Did.
Yeah. Wow, Simmons, what a step around. We'll call it a Euro step around. And as Kent, Simmons, will he try to take over? Right challenging him, the gorgeous move. Dario for three, yes!
Ben in transition after the nice little reverse dribble, finds Dario. And Dario with the big. Sixers fortunate, unable to make that count. Backdoor.
Backdoor indeed, Redick. Oh, and it's hammered back by Simmons. His man went for the...
You're playing against a team that pick and rolls a lot.
Gobert. Simmons throwing it down. Ben Simmons in full flight as the Sixers come up with a turnover.
Butler to Ben in transition. Ben with the nice, use the backboard for any kind of support.
Boy, Davis gave it away. Simmons at the center of it all, and he'll slam for two again.
Ben Simmons, you see right there off of the steal. Shamet gets it to him.
9, that's his fifth. Got Ariza, he wants him. Ariza went for the steal, and Ben saw the opening and took advantage.
Ben and his aggressiveness. Ariza reaching, doesn't get it. Ben pivots and turns and finds no one there but the rim. An easy
shooting, one will go, I promise you. Simmons with a great spin move and a reverse inside.
Tuned and locked in.
We'll be watching from Memphis.
Yes.
Simmons corkscrewing in, a beautiful finish by Ben Simmons.
Scored. He can score in bunches. Talked about again that Cavalier game last year when he was in Cleveland. Wow.
Ben Simmons finished the job. Compliments of Furkan Korkmaz. Indeed.
He likes that. And the defender coming over to interject. Looks like he got a piece of it. Ben still able to catch it. Yes, there's the foul.
Simmons against Brown. A lot of space for him to operate. And knocks down the fadeaway over Brown.
To win this shirt, all you need to do is first like this video and subscribe to this channel. Once you've done that, just check the description and there will be further directions. Hurry, because there are only a few left. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.